I get it. You want to sell your house. But do you realize you have random strangers coming in and out and you're not there? You ever think about that?
How long did you say we're gonna be here for? You said that I'd be back before graduation.
You should stay at our mountain house.
I thought you guys were selling.
I just have to leave for a bit on Sundays during open houses.
It's good to see some new faces.
You must be Logan.
Everybody knows everybody in these small towns, huh?
So sorry for what happened to your husband. I lost my husband a few years back. Death. It's like it moves in and never leaves.
Ma'am, we searched the entire house. There's no one here.
We had an open house here a few days ago. Maybe someone found a spare key laying around, or
Maybe someone stayed.
Probably just some kids trying to scare the newcomers. Didn't feel like kids.
who's that?
Hey! Hey! Something is clearly going on.
Hello? Is anyone there?
It's always nice to know you have someone nearby. The quiet out here can get real loud.
What's up, Universe, and welcome back to the web's first must-see comic and nerd culture show. Welcome to Comic Universe. I'm your host, as always, the kingpin of comic culture, C-Dubs, and I'm going to be bringing you the latest episode of Netflix and Beyond. Now, the movie in question here today is Open House on Netflix. Now, I was avoiding this movie just because it didn't look good, it didn't look appealing to me, I just didn't care at first for the longest time, but my wife finally put it on and I was there with her, so we watched it. And I was actually quite impressed with the movie. Not that it was the greatest movie I've ever seen or anything like that, but for a modern horror film, I was a little confused in a good way throughout the film. I didn't know if this was a home invasion movie, a haunted house movie, a serial killer stalking movie. I didn't know what it was till more than halfway through the film. And it was kind of refreshing. And the movie kind of ended in a way that I just didn't see coming. So we're going to talk a little bit about this movie today. Now, this movie involves a family of three, father, son, and daughter. Father, son, and mother. The mother is Naomi, the son is Dylan, and the husband, I didn't catch his name, but he ends up passing away early on in the film due to an accident that may or may not have been caused by Dylan. And he died, and Dylan is sad, obviously. And when the father passed away, he didn't have any life insurance. He didn't have any money saved up. I guess he was like embezzling some money as well of the family's savings and things to that nature. And when he died, basically the funeral arrangements sucked the mother dry, if you will. So she was going to lose the home they had. She couldn't stay in that area anymore. And due to, the loss of her husband and everything in between, she didn't have a job, things of that nature. So she's telling their neighbor this, and she's like, yeah, I don't know what to do. We're going to have to move. We're losing the house. And the neighbor was nice enough and told her that they were selling their cabin in the mountains. They were going to sell their second home. And, in between that time, before it's sold, they can definitely stay there. This way she doesn't have to uproot Dylan too far, if you will. And the mother, reluctantly accepted. And on their way up to the mountain, and while they're up there, she's like, the only thing I ask is while you're up there, whenever the open houses are going on, whatever days those fall on, we just ask that you guys kind of seem like you're not there, like you're not living there, that you're out of the house. And, you know, the mother agrees. So on their way up there, it's nighttime, they're driving up. They almost hit a guy just standing in the middle of the road. And, you know, when the mother, you know, swerves off the road, she kind of panics. They don't see him standing in the road. She's like, I didn't hit him. She's like, it's too dark out there. We're not getting out. We're just going to go. And they basically go to the house. And everything is fine at first. There's a little bit of animosity put between the two of them. Because the mother, again, is broke. So they, like, go to a dinner or a diner. And at the end of the, you know, breakfast, they couldn't afford to pay for it. So Dylan had to reach into his money he's had saved up to pay for the meal. And, you know, he's like, it's okay, Mom, it's okay. And they end up eventually going at wit's end as some random strange things happen in the house. And the mother tries to explain to the son, we're in this position because of your father not having any life insurance, not saving any money, kind of spending all our money, swindling all our money. And he's like, you're lying, you're lying, you're lying. I wish it was you that died, because when Dad was around, we didn't have to deal with this. So yeah, so immediately after that is when this stuff really hits the fan. Some more aggravated things happen, doors opening, lights being turned on, the burner downstairs to the hot water heater keeps being blown out and turned off. They hire someone to come check it. It goes, yeah, everything looks fine. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Cell phones turned up missing, and then randomly calling the mother's cell phone or vice versa. And this is where in the film you start wondering, is this a horror movie in terms of for like a ghost house? Is this like a spiritual thing? Is this, you know, is there a demon? Is it a ghost? Is this a haunted house movie? And you're not quite sure. And then you're like, but that person he almost hit on the road, is he trying to come back and get them? And there was some weirdness to the neighbor, the way she gave the house, which I didn't let on when I first was telling you about the story. It's like, are the neighbors, or the person who sent them to the house, are they trying to kill them? Is it going to turn out, because we only see the wife of the neighbor, if you will. I was like, were they maybe a thing, and she's mad at the wife for killing her lover? Like, there's so many different like elements to the story going on at once, and you're just like racking your brain to figure out what type of movie is this going to be. Because again, I went into it not reading what the movie was about or anything to that nature, and I was really glad I did, because I was just like, up until almost the very end of the movie, probably the last 15 minutes of the movie, I really wasn't 100% sure what type of film I was watching. And I thought that was really cool and really unique to this film. And basically, as the open houses are going, someone stayed within the house, okay? And by the end of the movie, he's torturing them, hurting them, tying them up, and it turns into a home invasion movie. And I don't want to give the ending away because it's something I really didn't see happening. It's not your traditional ending to a movie like this. And that's all I really want to say. Because again, by me telling you that it was a home invasion, you know, a guy already ruins a part of what made this movie so magical to me. I don't want to ruin the ending for you guys. But I would give this a solid 3.5, maybe almost 4 stars for a horror movie, especially when it's on Netflix. And I would definitely check this out, guys, because I've seen it there for a little while now. So I don't know how much longer it'll stay there. It is starring Logan Wallace. He's a young actor. And his mother, Naomi, I think her name was Piercy Dalton or something to that effect. But yeah, I mean, it's no major stars or anything like that. But overall, I was really pleased with what happened at the end of the film. I can see some people kind of being upset about it, but I really enjoyed it because it was just so untraditional for a horror movie, especially when it's a horror movie that involves like a woman and a child. Usually there's some sort of typical ending to those type of films where you don't get that here, actually. And I urge you guys to go and see this, guys. Well, that's going to kind of do it all. I just wanted to make a quick review and give a shout out to this film, Open House, on Netflix. And guys, thank you so much for the support. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe on the video. Really like this video, guys. If you do like this movie, come back and let me know. And guys, as you guys are watching our videos, let us know which ones you like, which ones you don't like. Let us know, you know, if you like what, you know, a certain segment that we're doing or not. This way we can kind of give you the things that you guys like and the things that you guys want. All right, guys, so until next time, we're going to see you in the universe.